Hi everyone. In this video, we will mathematically define mixed strategies. In the previous video, we understood that mixed strategies are those which involve randomization. That means a player doesn't always choose the same action whenever the game is played. He may have probabilities attached to his actions. He may choose a certain actions with some probability and another action with some another probability. Let's assume that player I is playing the game. He has n possible actions or strategies. The action set for player I for m actions can be written as AI1, AI2, so on to AIK and AIM, which is the total number of actions. Here, the subscript refers to player I and superscript refers to the action played by the player I. Now, mixed strategies is the probability distribution over these m actions. It explains associated probability with each action. We denote this by sigma. We can write the set for these probability distribution set as Si is equal to sigma I1, sigma I2, so on, sigma Ik, and sigma Im. Now, this shows that player I plays action 1 with sigma I1 probability. He plays action 2 with sigma I2 probability, and so on. Now let's look at an example to understand these notations better. I hope you're already aware of the Battle of the Sexes game, which we have already covered in the previous videos. Looking at the situations, there are two players, boy and girl. There are two strategies, ballet and boxing. They can either go to watch a ballet, dance, or watch a boxing match. Let's name the girl as player 1 and boy as player 2. Now the actions set for these both players can be written as A1, that is action set for player A1, that is girl, is equal to ballet, boxing. She has two possible actions or strategies. Similarly, action set for player 2, that is boy, is also equal to ballet and boxing. Now we can write the mixed strategy sets as, let's say that girl 30% of the time chooses to go for boxing and 70% of the time she chooses to go for ballet. So we can write her strategy set as S1 is equal to, she chooses ballet for 70% of 0.7 and boxing for 0.3. So this is the strategy set for player 1. And if boy chooses to go 50% of the time ballet and 50% of the time boxing, then we can write the strategy set or mixed strategy set for player 2 as 0.5 and 0.5. So this is how we represent the mixed strategy sets. Now before that, let's look at the general notation of the mixed strategy. We have already seen that Si is equal to sigma, and if there are only two actions, we can determine the probability of another action if the probability of one action is already known. So we can write it as this in general terms. Let's look at the few examples. Now what does a mixed strategy of 1 by 3 and 2 by 3 represents? It shows that the player 1 by 3 times chooses ballet and 2 by 3 times chooses boxing. The mixed strategy of 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 represents that the player is equally likely to choose both the actions. And the mixed strategy of 1 and 0 represents that the player chooses ballot with certainty. That is, he always chooses ballot and never chooses boxing. So we see that mixed strategy involves the case of pure strategies. That is, pure strategies only a special case of mixed strategies. So this was all about mathematically defining mixed strategies. In the next video, we will take an example and find the expected payoffs for the mixed strategies and also the equilibrium for the games. Thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you like my videos. Then please subscribe. Thank you.